the real cases for AI, machine learning, yet to be explored to its full extent.
Okay.
Vendors, they come and sell you a product.
Yes.
Me, a customer, I'm looking for a use case.
Ayman, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Fahim.
Ayman, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you are doing and all?
My name is Ayman Alqudsi. I'm the Chief Information Officer at United Arab Bank. I've been with the UAB around almost 6 years. I have an experience in IT for the last 23 years in different actually verticals and industries, from manufacturing into higher education, telecom, and banking in the banking sector in the last 13 years between the US and the UAE.
Right. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What are your hobbies? What are your activities? What really excites you?
Hobbies. I love. I used to play football.
All
I
right.
love watching football now.
Right.
I play the Xbox FIFA 23 with the kids.
Wow.
I enjoy doing this a lot. I spend a lot of my time playing with the kids.
Tell us a little bit about the scenario over here with regards to the digital transformation. And here we are at the AI Digital Banking Summit. So, how do you view the transformative changes which are happening in the technology and the impact of it on the banking?
Well, digital transformation in general, it's been happening now for the longest time. Now, in the last 10 years, UAE as a country has been a leader, leading almost in every aspect of when it comes to transformation and digital specifically. In the banking sector, we're one of the leading banks in the world. You look at the technology, all the way starting with the telecom. Our telecom is one of the best, telecom in the world. As customers and residents of UAE, we're the number one, people equipped with telecom and G5. When it comes to technology, we're one of the first adapters in the world. We're the most country using internet and access. So even the population, the country is very equipped and I want to say the technology savvy. So that will put a challenge, on the banking sector too. You have to be intuitive to the customer demands. When your customers are technology savvy, that will put more demands on the banks themselves, being more attentive to the customer demands. UAE is a hub of more than 200 countries, so people are coming from other countries expecting a really excellent experience. I come from the US, and I'm a customer of several banks in the US. When I came here, I was so amazed by the customer experience and the digital side, the digital aspect of the banks that we provide as a service in here. So there is a lot of push in digital transformation. It's happening.
So it has always been said that banks are the hub or repository of a lot of data, but the worst users of data to understand the customer's dynamics and taking the real value out of that are banks, because they do not know how to deploy the data to improve the service. What is happening, qualitative change happening now?
Several initiatives. I mean, I would say from the government, from the central bank, from the surrounding, cybersecurity, you know, setting some standard frameworks all over the world, from data management framework to cybersecurity, PCI mandates. Again, customer is a huge driver.
Right.
I think all of it collaboratively, making it happen. There is a push. Data is the number one asset for the bank, for any bank.
Right.
And if you are not utilizing your data properly, you're not going to meet the demand of the customer.
Right, right. What do you think are the key sort of parameters which need to be put in place in order to safeguard customers' interest and in order to give the best value to the customer?
I would say safeguard. First of all, you have to have a framework in the
Yes.
bank.
Okay.
This is a starting point,
Right.
and a framework that comes out of a requirement from the business. Me as a technology, I shouldn't be the driver.
Right.
I should be an enabler and an advisor to our business unit. So when we talk about revenue, definitely, customer experience, digital transformation, all contribute to our revenue for any bank. So the driver should be coming from the business. I should be enabling the business to do those discussions and turn those discussions into initiatives, into projects, and to a real value proposition, for the bank, from a customer experience and from a revenue generator.
How artificial intelligence and improvements there, and now we are talking about generative AI and all, but even before that, machine learning and the improvements over there have the qualitative change on the banking industry as such and the banking business as such.
It's not new, and all of us are in a way running artificial intelligence, from using facial recognition solutions, biometric solutions, voice recognition when it comes to IVR solution. All of those are artificial intelligence solutions. But the real cases for AI and machine learning yet to be explored to its full extent.
Okay.
Vendors, they come and sell you a product.
Yes.
Me, a customer, I'm looking for a use case.
Yes.
I hear it from my business unit. They're looking for a specific use case to translate that product into a use case to
Yes.
implement. Without mentioning name, I have a solution for you. Okay, what's that solution does for me? You know. So I think maybe the vendor need to start thinking from a customer perspective
Okay.
when it comes to the solution. It's not a solution anymore. I have a use case for you. It's very specific to compliance, treasury, retail, corporate, and that use case can do one, two, three for you. Okay. Let me go present you to the business unit. I'll go present you to the business unit, and then we can think all together. In a very constructive way. Maturity level of the product is a challenge. Establishing trust on the output of the machine learning and AI is another challenge. The lack of data talent in the market is another challenge.
If we were to look at the future, right, like the future of AI in banking and all, where do you see machine learning, artificial intelligence, and generative AI playing a role, and what kind of contribution do you see over there uh, in 5 years' time?
Definitely, there are going to be a lot of use cases in treasury, and the customer experience with target campaigns being very specific to each individual. Because we talk about customized journey for for our customers, but those predictable behaviors for customers using the machine learning and AI will be really, really specific. Right now, the hit and run ratio of those target campaigns is maybe 80, 20, 37. Utilizing those tools for the next 3 to 5 years definitely is going to improve that ratio.
What other key elements of the technology you think are transformative at this stage?
I think in the cyber world, maybe we need to build more use cases in the cyber world, from ransomware, detect behaviors of attacks. Maybe it's there, I don't know about it, but I haven't seen it, by the way, to be honest with you. Uh, because it's a threat for every company. So it's exciting time with some challenges, definitely.
Ayman, thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.